For today's tutorial, I will teach you guys how to create a third eye, or just an eyeball with some eyelashes. It's a very simple little motif, and then you could put these on beanies, bags, tops, anything you'd like. So stay tuned. You will need a 4mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and for this project, we're just going to be using some scrap yarns. So if you see, you can use a scrap yarn as little as this size compared to my finger. It's a perfect stash buster for like these little things, little yarn scraps that you don't really know what to do with. So let's begin. First, you will start with the pupil. So it will be a black color or whatever color you'd like, but I suggest black. You're going to create a slip knot. You're going to chain up 4. Then you're just going to go to the first chain there, and then you're going to slip stitch to form a ring. Okay, see? Now you will chain up 2. This will not count as a double. It's just your chaining to get up higher, because we're going to be creating double crochet, so that does not count. So you will insert in the middle of the ring 12 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll do the rest off camera, and then I will meet you back once you have 12 double crochets total in the ring there. Okay, so now I have 12 double crochets into the ring here. So I'm just going to skip over that first chain 2 there, and then in the first double crochet, you're going to slip stitch. So you can close that round. And then you're done with the pupil. So you'll just tie off, and then, or attach a new color, and everyone has their preference on how they do that. So I'm just going to do that off camera. You're going to attach your new piece of yarn, and I will meet you back. The next color should be the color of the eye, the iris color. So I think I'm going to do this blue color. Once you have your new color attached, you'll pull through to get it started. You will chain up 2. Again, this will not count as a stitch. It's just a way to kind of bring up the yarn here. So in that same stitch, you're going to insert 2 double crochets. In the next stitch, you're going to insert 2 double crochets. And that's the pattern for this round. You're just going to insert 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Okay. So you're just going to do that all the way around, 2 double crochets into each stitch, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so I just created 2 double crochets into each stitch, and then I'm back at the beginning. I'm going to skip that first chain 2, and then in the first double crochet, you will just slip stitch to close the round. Again, we're just going to tie off because we are done with this color. And to know that you did it right, you should have 12 stitches in the middle, and then 24 stitches for the second row. Okay, so I attached my white piece of yarn. We will pull through to get it started. You will chain up 1. You will insert 1 single crochet into the same stitch. In the next 2 stitches, you will insert 1 double crochet. So that's 1, and then in the next stitch, you'll insert another 1. In the next 2 stitches, you'll insert a half double crochet. And then in the next stitch, you will insert 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, you'll insert 2 double crochets. In the next 2 stitches, you'll create 2 treble crochets. Captain says hi. Captain, get out here. And then in the next stitch, you'll create another, treble crochet. You'll create 2 of them in the same stitch. Okay, so just to recap, we did one single crochet in the next 3, 1 half double crochet in the next 2, 1 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochet in the next, and 2 treble crochets in the next 2. In the next stitch, we'll insert 2 double crochets. In the next 2, we'll insert 1 half double crochet into each stitch. In the next 3 stitches, you'll insert 1 single crochet. So as you see, it kind of formed outward here to make the shape of the eye. In the next 2 stitches, you'll insert 1 half double crochet into each stitch. In the next stitch, you'll insert 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, you'll insert 2 double crochets. In the next 2 stitches, you'll insert 2 treble crochets. In the next stitch, you'll insert 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And then in the next 2 stitches, you'll insert a half double crochet. Just 1 half double into each stitch. And then to finish it off, you will just slip stitch the first chain we did. Sorry, the white color keeps blowing out. I'm still trying to figure out my lighting. It's a lot to learn. So you'll just slip stitch that. And then you have your eye. It might be a little bit wonky at first, but you guys can kind of just stretch it out, lay it flat. You guys can block it or steam it, or I don't really recommend ironing it because then you'll flatten it. But if you guys have a steamer, it'll help flatten it out. And also this next row should straighten it out as well. So just kind of play with it. Get it the shape you want. And then you'll tie off the white color because we are done. And then you will attach a new color that you want the eyelashes to be. When you attach your new piece of yarn, make sure to attach it somewhere here on the side, because that's where we need to be starting. You'll pull through to get it started, chain up 1. You'll insert 3 double crochets into this corner stitch here, just to form a point. In the next stitch, you'll put 1 single crochet. In the next one, you'll insert 1 single crochet. And then in the next one, you'll insert 2. We're just kind of forming an edge curve. If you just put 1 in each spot, it'll make it kind of go like that. So we have to insert a few more here and there to make it lay flat. So I'm going to just insert 1 single crochet into all of these stitches along here till I get to about right here. And then I'll insert 2 double crochet or 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So I'm just going to insert 1 single crochet into each stitch along the edge here. In the next stitch, I think I'm going to insert 2 because we're kind of along a curve right here. So I'm just going to insert 2 in the same. See that? And then you will just insert 1 single crochet into each stitch for about 4 stitches. let's do 5. And then in the next stitch, you'll insert 2 single crochets. In the next 2 stitches, we'll insert 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, we'll insert 3 single crochets to form a point again. In the next 2 stitches, we'll insert 1 single crochet. In the next, we'll insert 2. Okay, so in the next 4 stitches, I'm going to insert 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, I'll insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Again, in the next 3 stitches, I'm going to insert 1 single crochet into each stitch. In the next stitch, I'll insert 2 single crochets. And then in the remainder, I'll insert 1 single crochet. To end it, I will just slip stitch the first single crochet there to end this round. So you just kind of give it a little flatten out here. You could end it right here, but I'm going to show you how to add eyelashes if you choose to do so. Okay, so I'm just going to slip stitch up to the corner here, just to get to the very tip of the corner there. I'm going to chain up 3. This will count as a double crochet. And then in the next stitch, I'll insert 1 double crochet. And then again in the next one. So you have 3 double crochets right there. You'll turn your work, chain up 3 again, that will count as a double. You'll insert 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Okay. Again, we will turn our work, chain up 3. This will again count as a double crochet. In the next stitch, we'll insert 1 double crochet. And then in the next stitch, we will insert 1 double crochet. So now you will chain up 1, and then along this edge here, I know it's not perfect stitches, but you'll just insert your hook wherever it will fit, and then you'll insert a single crochet. Okay, so we worked our way back down this little protruding edge we built out here, and then you'll just slip stitch into that same stitch. So that's how you will form those. You will slip stitch up 2 stitches, or 3 stitches, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3. Then you will essentially just create this again. I'll show you one more time. You're going to chain up 3. This will count as a double crochet. Insert a double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Turn your work, chain up 3. In the next 2 stitches, you'll insert 1 double crochet. Again, you'll turn your work and chain up 3, then insert 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then you'll chain up 1, then along this edge, you'll just insert a single crochet wherever your hook will fit. and then slip stitch into that same stitch there. Okay, and then you will just do that all the way across the edge here until you get to this other point, and I will meet you back. Okay, so I just got done with my eyelashes, so I just tied off and then I'm going to pull through to secure. So now all you have to do is just steam it a little and then sew on your ends and you're finished.